I said, I usually do work with men. I rarely really see women in the entertainment industry. Sometimes it can get intimidating if you're not confident. I think that's like a major thing, me being confident and coming in there like, hey, this is the deal I want. I want 100% of my door. You know what I mean? Like, I need 100% of my money. Like I said, I just want my women to be so confident when they walk in that room to where it's like, you supposed to be here. You supposed to have a say-so, and they're gonna respect it, and you're gonna make them respect it. I'm from New Orleans East. That's like a suburban area in New Orleans. I grew up there in a two-parent home. My mom worked as an entrepreneur. She, like I told you, she had a daycare for 15 years. So I grew up kind of inspired by that, and also just seeing my dad. You know, he works at the post office, but also doing things on the side like electrical work, fishing. You know, just kind of enjoying the benefits of working hard, you know. By them being first generation business owners, I think that I learned a lot from their mistakes. You know, I was telling you, during Katrina, they didn't have insurance. So we pretty much lost everything and had to build back from ground up. So watching them do that, it just showed me like the resilience. I knew that no matter what happens, I have to continue pushing. So I organized my first party when I was in high school. Kind of just doing it for fun, you know what I mean? Kind of doing it to get some recognition, like, hey, I'm throwing a cool high school party. That was kind of the thing at the time. So I had a group of friends that we all hung together. We booked a DJ, we booked Sissy Novi and Big Frida. And we did it at this place called Labor Union Hall on Chapatulas. Because I had to find the biggest event hall because I already knew I'm trying to do 800 to 1,000 people. I already put that in my head, and I'm like, I'm charging $10 for people to get in. So we had to like pass out flyers. I remember like I said, we just didn't have social media, so we couldn't just make a post. Like, we literally had to, as soon as I got out of school at St. Mary's, I like fly, make my mama bring me uptown. Like, I gotta get to McMahon and be there with, you know, we had to make sure, whatever school we was going to, we all kind of grouped up and went there and passed out flyers when people got out of school. So we'll be like hurrying up, trying to get, before the football players go to practice, you know, whatever it is, like we trying to make sure they got the flyers so they know, like, hey, we going to this party next week, everybody needs to come. So that was just exciting for me, like the rush, seeing like, are people actually gonna come? Like all those questions going through my head. So then when it actually happened and it was successful, I was like, this is it. This is the wave. Like, now people know who me and my friends are. We just thought we were celebrities, like on the stage with Sissy Novi, like, yes, you know, just, it was fun. It was fun. It got the word out. That way, like any party we threw after that, it was an automatic. I didn't even have a doubt in my head that it wasn't gonna be packed. So we did like 3 more events after that. I started changing the venues, just playing around, you know, making it more fun every time. It started to click that I can make money doing this, but it didn't click in my mind like business. Obviously, people have that advantage with social media now, so people are starting businesses younger, you know, while they're in middle school or high school. But for me, it didn't click as a business. It kind of just clicked as I'm making money, I'm having fun with my friends, we popular, it works. When I first started, I mean, I was actually getting deals. And obviously I didn't know because I was starting out. But as I built those relationships, they began to teach me, like, hey, I know when we first started, you know, we worked this out, but you did this, you made us $15,000 at our bar, you know, way exceeded our expectations tremendously. Let us help you next time. We won't charge you this, or, you know, the next time you do an event here is free. And once I started understanding that, I said, okay, it's all about relationships as well. It's about giving these people good business, and they're like, we know what to expect from a Morg W production or a Party Jeans production. So I do deal with a lot of women like over the phone, via email, but as far as like when the artist actually gets here to do the concert or something, it's usually like a road manager, and that's usually a guy. And it's usually a guy that looks intimidating, a big, you know what I mean? He like, I'm here for the back end. kind of thing. Like, all right, got you, I got your money. So it's like, it's real. So it's like you really have to be secure within yourself, because you're gonna deal with men who try to like intimidate. Well, they probably don't even try to intimidate you, but seem intimidating. And it's like, look, I'm not worried about you, big guy. Like, I'm not worried about that. I'm here to get the job done, and we're gonna get it done. But it works out every time. So obviously we all were affected by Corona. So I think my transition from event organizing to community organizing just came from me being in a different space mentally. 2 months of working out, not throwing events, kind of just getting a feel for what makes me happy. And it's always been community outreach. Bike and vote came just at a perfect time. I be biking every day. I put that on my Instagram. So how can I actually get people to the polls? So that's when I was like, oh, we can do a bike ride to the polls. And like as a joke, I was like, yeah, bike and vote. And they was like, yeah, bike and vote. Like literally I was like, wait, bike and vote. I was like, wait, bike and vote. It really sounds so, we just kept saying bike and vote like the whole day, bike and vote, bike and vote. So when it actually came to organizing it, I was super excited, like super excited. And then the first one, what really changed me to saying, okay, I have to do this for every election, is that, I'll tell y'all this story. The first one, it started here at Armstrong Park, and we got to City Hall. And one of my close friends, he was incarcerated, but he did his probation, been home for like 5 years now. He was like, man, I never voted before, what do I do? So then he voted. It was his first time voting. Everybody like clapped for him. And I was like, wow, you really just voted for your first time with me. So I felt like that was just inspirational, like having somebody that I've been knowing all my life, never voted before. I couldn't believe it, like not even for Obama. And he actually first time voted with me. So I was like, yeah, this is different. If I can get more people out who never voted before and it's their first time to do it with me, that's special. I have something special here. So that one person motivated me. Being a black woman, you have to be super, super confident. You have to be super, super educated. You have to be super, super knowledgeable about whatever it is you're going in there and you're talking about, because they're probably going to try to break you. My advice for young women is to stay resilient, be respectful, be confident, be knowledgeable. I guess that's a lot of advice. But that's what I want for my women. I want so much from them, because obviously we are doubted sometimes in our duties that we have here. So it's man, stay focused, be determined to get to that goal, and don't allow those distractions to defer you from where you're trying to go. And sometimes, you see your vision and you get discouraged. Don't allow that to, take over your mind. Keep going. Like, trust me, your vision, you will see it, even if it takes 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Keep pushing towards that. I started doing what I love to do, and it works for me. I make money doing it. I'm able to give back how I want to. I'm able to live how I want to live. And it took time. It's not something that happened overnight. So it's like, if I would have gave up, 2 years ago, like, man, or 3 years ago, like, this not working for me, I'm not making money, I'm not seeing progress. It's like, those bumps in the road are going to happen. You just got to shift, but always keep that goal in the back of your head.